"You're not good enough." That was the first thought Maya heard in her head every morning. Not from someone else, but from herself. She had learned to measure her worth by the approval of others, the grades her teachers gave, the likes on her social media, the way her friends treated her, and the expectations of her parents. Whenever Maya looked in the mirror, she didn't see a strong young woman. She saw flaws, a scar on her forehead, hair that didn't sit right, and a body she thought didn't fit society's picture-perfect standards. Her life was ruled by comparison. If someone had a better phone, better clothes, or better opportunities, she instantly felt smaller. She gave so much of her time to making others happy that she had none left for herself. When people laughed at her mistakes, she laughed too, pretending it didn't hurt, when deep inside, it crushed her. One day, after failing an interview she had prepared months for, Maya sat in her room with tears rolling down her face. She whispered, "Why am I never enough? Why can't I be like them?" Her heart was heavy, and she felt invisible. It was in that silence, while staring at the ceiling, that a tiny thought crossed her mind: what if the problem isn't that I'm not enough? What if the problem is that I don't value myself? That was the seed. And every great transformation starts with a seed. A week later, Maya took a walk through the park to clear her head. She noticed an old man sitting on a bench, feeding birds. She sat down quietly, but he turned and smiled, asking, "Why do you look like the whole world is sitting on your shoulders?" At first, Maya hesitated, but then the words poured out. She told him about her failures, her insecurities, and how she felt worthless. The old man listened without interrupting. When she finished, he pulled a crumpled $100 bill out of his pocket. He held it up and asked, "Do you want this?" "Of course," Maya said. He crumpled it, threw it on the ground, stepped on it, and picked it back up. "Now, do you still want it?" "Yes," Maya replied, confused. The old man smiled. "You see, no matter how crushed, stepped on, or dirty this bill becomes, its value never changes. People might insult you, life might break you, you might make mistakes, but your value remains. You are not defined by circumstances or opinions. You are valuable simply because you exist." For the first time in years, Maya's eyes lit up. His words hit her harder than any insult ever had. She realized she had been treating herself like worthless paper, when in reality, she had always been priceless. That moment marked the beginning of her journey toward valuing herself. Maya went home and made a promise to herself: "From today, I will stop seeking worth from others and start building it within myself." But it wasn't easy. The chains of self-doubt are not broken overnight. Every time she tried to take a step forward, voices from the past echoed, "You're not smart enough. You'll fail again. No one cares." So she started small. She wrote affirmations on sticky notes: "I am enough. I matter. My voice is valuable." She placed them on her mirror, her books, and even her phone screen. At first, it felt silly. But slowly, she began to believe them. She also set boundaries. The friends who constantly drained her energy with negativity, she stopped answering every call. The toxic habits of scrolling social media to compare herself, she replaced with reading books that inspired her. And most importantly, she started celebrating herself. A small win, like finishing a task on time, became a reason to smile. A failure became a lesson, not a death sentence. The more Maya valued herself, the less she feared rejection. She realized something powerful. Backhand index pointing right: people treat you based on how you treat yourself. When she respected herself, others began respecting her too. The chains that once kept her trapped began to fall off, link by link. She was not free yet, but for the first time, she could breathe. Growth is never a straight line. Just when Maya thought she was doing better, life tested her. She applied for another job, one she deeply wanted. This time, she prepared with confidence, but on the day of the interview, she stumbled over her words and walked out feeling defeated. Old thoughts tried to sneak back in. You failed again. Maybe you're not good enough. But this time, Maya caught herself. She took a deep breath and remembered the old man's lesson. My value doesn't decrease because of one mistake. One rejection does not define me. Instead of crying, she smiled. Instead of giving up, she analyzed her mistakes and worked to improve. That week, she applied for 3 more positions. And soon, she received a call. She got hired. The test had come to see if she really valued herself. And she had passed. From that day, Maya promised herself something unshakable. Right arrow, she would never let temporary setbacks make her question her permanent worth. Her confidence wasn't arrogance. It was self-respect. And that made all the difference. Months passed, and Maya's life transformed. She didn't just have a job, she had peace. She didn't just have confidence, she had self-love. She started speaking kindly to herself, no longer depending on others for validation. When she looked in the mirror, she no longer searched for flaws. She saw a warrior who had survived battles most people never knew about. Maya's story is not just hers, it's for all of us. Every day, millions of people wake up feeling unworthy, invisible, and broken. They give pieces of themselves to the world, hoping someone will say, "You are enough." But here's the truth, you don't need anyone else to confirm your worth. You were valuable the day you were born, and you will remain valuable no matter what. So, if you're listening to this story right now, let Maya's journey be your reminder. Stop waiting for someone else to see your worth. Stop comparing your life to someone else's highlight reel. Stop treating yourself like you're disposable. Because you are not. You are priceless. You are unique. You are enough. Value yourself, and the world will follow.